What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rich Nice back again. So today we're working on the C10 again. We're going to replace the whole bed. As you can see, this one has some rust holes all in it, body damage, lots of rust holes right there. And the biggest reason is we're having problems with our filler neck, so we're going to replace it and put it back here. We got new bed sides and everything else to replace all of this, because this is just rotted and I don't feel like taking the time to have to and there's the bed holes and everything else to fix it. And then up here you have holes all across the bulkhead up here, so we got new parts for that. We have a donor bed. It has some body damage and things like that, but the bed floor itself is in great shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this bed floor. We're going to bed line it with some, I forget what it is. It's in the box over there, but we're going to put some bed liner on here, top and bottom, to make sure our bed is solid. And then we got brand new side panels. We got a brand new tailgate, and we got a brand new head panel or front panel coming from Jag. So it'll be here in about a week. But today's video is all about doing our filler neck. So why go find the part? Y'all stay tuned and watch this intro, and we'll be right back.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
So this is our brand new panel for the left side of the bed. So this piece right here. So basically what this filler neck will do, and this is what we have, and we got it from Amazon. This is our filler neck. Has a 1.5 inch hose that goes here. It'll go down to your tank. This will push it, it'll pop open like that, and there's where you fill your gas at. So it'll be nice, clean, and hidden. So when we get ready to start painting this thing, we should be good to go. Button plugged in. Here's your button right here. Turn it on. You can hear it heat up. In order to do that, all this inside of here has to come out. So as you can see on this one, I've marked with white paint on all of the stuff that needs to come out. So this lip right here will need to come out. This lip up here will need to come out. This entire box will need to come out inside of here. Don't worry about the wires for your lights, because we'll have to reroute those. They'll come up from down here somewhere and go into the bottom of our plate down there. So we'll figure that out as we go along. But in order to get this inside of here, you have to take and cut all this right here out. As you can see, I marked it with lines. So you got to cut all that right there out to be able to slide this box up inside of here. And then once you get it inside of here, we're going to drill some holes right here, put some spot welds on it, And then we're gonna tack it over here on this side. And then see what we need to do from the top and for the bottom. So we'll go from there as we get into it. So this is a brand new bed panel. This thing was like 675 bucks. We drove up to Wichita, Kansas to pick it up because it was a lot cheaper than the freight they wanted to charge me to send it. For both panels, the tailgate and the bulkhead, they wanted like $1,600 just to ship it to me, which is just as much as the parts cost. So I just figured, you know, 2 hours up, 2 hours back, we'll get it knocked out. So without further ado, let's get to cutting. YouTube. We used our Sawzall and our cutoff wheel. Our Sawzall made quick work of this right down here. We cut these two lips out right here and the one that was up on top, up there. So now that gives you access to this box right here. So we need to cut right here along this back, all the way down here. And then on the back side, we need to cut down. And I think that should do it for us. So again, the Sawzall makes quick work of this. Let's go from there. So I used the Sawzall because it was a lot easier to get in the cutoff wheel in here. So I used the Sawzall to come up here, cut this out. And then I used the Sawzall to go all the way back into here and cut this all the way down to here. So this is out, and then I used the Sawzall to come in here and cut this corner out right here, this top piece, all the way up as far as I could. Then I had to flip the bed over and then come over here. This is your side marker, and use the rest of the Sawzall to come all the way up inside of here to connect to the line that we cut right there. So this should be able to come out, and then we'll be able to test fit our new filler net. So more to follow. We have our piece out. It used to sit right inside of here, just like that. Now we can take our filler net and slide it in from the bottom up, just like this, and see if we can get it to fit in here. Because it should come all the way up to flush with this, so it means we got to do some more trimming. It looks like we're going to have to make a relief cut to get this to be able to pop down. So right here we may have to do a little cutting, but it shouldn't be no big deal. So I will get this out. Alright, so this edge right here, as you can see, this has a lip right here. So this lip actually goes against this lip right here. And what we do is we'll drill some holes and then you'll spot weld the bed to your filler neck. And then over on this side where it meets, it's supposed to bud up right against this edge, and then we're supposed to be able to put some tack welds in it. So I will get this cleaned up and then we'll be back. All right, YouTube, so for your Taillight filler to fit inside of here and to sit on your bed, you will have to cut the top portion out right here where it's marked in white and down along the side right here, because this will sit in here just like this in this space. So you got to get rid of this, unfortunately, to make this fit. So I will get this cut out and then we'll be back. All right, YouTube, we got our piece cut out from down in here. That was this piece right here. It used to sit right here. So now our filler neck can come in just like this, and then this is where it will live in. So kind of just like that. So we'll figure out how to get this in here and make it even and all that good stuff, and then we will go from there. But we should be able to go ahead and finish bolting our bed up, and we can worry about this later. So all right, YouTube, we got our filler neck put in. As you can see, it fits real nice around the sides. We just got to put some paint on there, cover that up. We did have to put a notch down here just so when you let it down, that piece clears just like that, and it comes all the way down. Give you plenty of access for filler. All right, YouTube, we got our gas tank filler neck in behind our tail light. So we'll pull it out. Here's where you put your gas in. I drilled a hole to pass our wires through. You will have to cut your factory wiring and cut your housing off. I believe brown is your running lights, and then yellow is your turn signal and your brake lights. But I could be wrong. On your LED light, your red is your turn signal and your brake lights. Your black is your running lights, not ground. And then your white is your actual ground. So what we'll do is we'll get these ran through the hole, splice them together. We'll take our white wire, put a ring terminal on it, and ground it somewhere underneath the truck to the frame. That way we have a good connection for our ground, and then we'll be able to put our light in and call it good. And then once we get done with that, I'll take you underneath and show you how I routed the hose. Hopefully it'll work, but we'll see when we have. All right, YouTube, this is how I ran my line. We came down with a 45 from the filler neck. We came here, we put a coupler in because my hose wasn't long enough. Then went down inside of the tank right here. And then these are our vent hoses that come around and they stick up right here. And this is just to help with filling so that excess vapors can escape. And that's pretty much it. We got our wiring done. We still have to put our hitch back on once we put our bumper back in. But other than that, a few small things to tidy up and we'll be G to G. So now it's time to go fill this thing up and see if it actually works.